Good day, everyone. I'm Lin Rond. We will discuss the workplace security. First, let's look at the main objective of this discussion. Number 1. What's a workplace security plan? Number 2. The importance of having a workplace security plan. Number 3. Physical security. Number 4. Personnel security. Number 5. Internal security. Number 6. Ways to ensure workplace security and safety. What's a workplace security plan? The process to protect an employee from work-related illness and injury, and to make the workplace secure from intruders. Security is one of the most vital aspects that a person looks in a workplace before going to the company. It's the duty of the firm to provide a secure working environment to its employees. The importance of having a workplace security. A productive work environment with a secure plan. A person will feel secure knowing that the building they work in is secured. Lower employee turnover rate if the work environment is safe. Employers will, of course, be insecure if the area of the office is situated is not too secure. Furthermore, if the building doesn't have a security system, then they will slowly back out of the company. Higher standard of the workplace. With a proper security program in place, the company premise will have a higher standards. It will also ensure that a neat and clean environment is maintained. Happier employee with a proper security plan. If the critical data of the company and its employees are secured, the working environment is much higher. Communication among employees will increase and it contribute towards a happier workplace. Fewer insurance claims if the employees are protected. Insurance are as important as security in the workplace. A firm should take all the precautionary steps to protect its critical data and the employees. The employees, a company's most valuable asset, is protected. Protecting the employee data and the workplace means keeping everyone secure. Better chance of returning clients. A happy workplace creates a good impact to clients. A safety plan will reduce business costs and disruption. A company is less likely to lose its financials due to break-in or a cyber attack if there's a strong security plan in place. Physical security. Lightning, believe it or not, can have a significant impact on one's concentration and productivity, especially those of office workers. The primary importance of displaying safety signs is to prevent injury and ensure staff and visitors are well aware of the possible dangers and hazards ahead in certain situations or environment. One of the most common reasons business use security fence is the desire to keep their workplace safe from potential intrusion. CCTV camera at the workplace is very essential to ensure the safety of the company, the employee, customers, and any visitor that comes in. First, the most obvious reason to use ID budget is to enhance the security of our companies. Employees' IDs is served as a form of the instant identification for everyone in the building. They can also be used to restrict access to certain area and even certain machines. Access control prevent unauthorized access, record authorized access, protect the company from physical loss, and protect employee and the customer from outside threats. The goal of access control is to balance convenience with security while taking into account the type of business activities. Workplace inspections have a prevent incidents, injury, and illness. Through a critical examination of the workplace, inspection help to identify and record hazard for corrective action. Health and Safety Committee can help plant conduction report and monitoring inspections. Warning signs have played a significant role in safety and security. An imminent disaster for decades, they warn us of unexpected incidents. Obviously, warning signals warn us of presumed dangers. Since security guards patrol and monitoring your business premise, they also prevent loss and damage. Corporate security officers are able to report irregularities. They also restrain trespassers and informed violators of the security policies and the procedures in your business. Personnel security. Personnel security is a system of the police and the procedure which seek to mitigate the risks of workers, exploiting their legitimate access to an organization's asset and the unauthorized purpose. Background investigations for employer, contractors, subcontractors. Self-acceptance guidelines for background investigation based on the type of the job performed. Personnel reference. Request 3 personnel reference and contact each reference. Pre-employment check, alcohol testing. Be sure questions are consistent with state and federal laws and the regulation and appreciate for the position being considered. Quality checks. Perform a quality check on applicants. Consider conducting a quality check every 5 years. Internal security. Special procedures are needed for emergency, such as the serious injuries, explosions, flood, poisoning, electrocution, fire, release of the radioactivity, and the chemical spills. Quick and effective action may be help to ease the situation and reduce the consequence. An emergency action plan covers designated action employees, and employees must take to ensure employee safety from fire and other emergencies. Ways to ensure workplace security and safety. Make sure you are following provision and federal regulations. This will most likely include providing adequate training, maintaining the premises, having emergency plans, post first aid kits, training, as well as having a joint health and safety committee in place for large business. Having a health and safety plan in place, including an emergency procedures. Once you have made sure that your workplace is conforming to regulations, you can take a step further by having security and safety plans for emergency situations. You will want to consider having a security plan in place for robbery, natural disaster, the workplace violence, and the terrorist. Ways to ensure the workplace security and safety involve employee in safety planning. Involve employee in the planning process will give them a sense of responsibility when it comes to safety and security, and promote a workplace culture of the safety as well. Maintain the premises machinery, maintaining clean workspace, daily check of all machinery and the safety security equipment, and keeping clear access to exist in the first aid station at all times are just a few examples. Educate your employer about safety and security. Provide them minimized required training is great, but education your employer on what to do when they face a security threat is important to preventing injury or loss of the property. Foster a culture of the safety and security. A great way to encourage a culture of safety and security is by offering a reward program. Reward the employer for reporting threat to safety and security that could lead to lose the company or workers' illness or injury. Get voluntary from each department to join your health and safety commitment, and give certain security tasks and different workers to be responsible for it. Install verified security systems such as the controlled access, panic buttons, fire detection, and verified CCTV and audio. That's all. Thank you for listening.